Welcome to Telltale Books Video. I'm Greg, and moving on to the next Stephen King story from Night Shift, I Know What You Need. This is number 34 on my list of Stephen King's works. I'm getting down there. This one's a novelette. It's a little longer, and it was published in Cosmopolitan magazine in September of 1976. And this was published, the next work that he got published, the next work that was released to the public was The Shining. So this was probably quite possibly written during the time that he was working on The Shining. Basic synopsis of the story. What if you met someone who seemed to always have exactly what you need and made it happen? This is a good story, and it's reminiscent, not exactly, it's a little different, but it's reminiscent of a Twilight Zone episode of this guy that's in a bar that has this box of just junk, and he's trying to sell it to people, and he tells people, when somebody comes up and inquires what he's about, he'll pull something out of his box and say, "This is what you need." And it turns out to be exactly what that person needed at the moment that came along shortly after. And that's kind of what this story is doing too. But this goes further than the Twilight Zone episode did, raising the question, would we really be happy if we had everything we think we need? Now it's a novelette length, so keeping it short is a really good thing because the story is just what the story needs to be, nothing extra. And the story makes the point it needs to make. The writing is good, the characterization is good. I don't feel this is one of King's very best stories, but it is a solid story. It is enjoyable, and it is recommended to all King fans, of course, and anybody who likes this kind of Twilight Zone sort of fantasy. It's less of a horror story than a fantasy story, I think. So I do recommend it. I just don't think it's one of King's very best works. He wrote a lot of stuff that impressed me more than this story did. And so that's all I have to say about I Know What You Need. Have you read it? Please leave your comments about it. Don't spoil the ending, but leave comments in the comment section. And then, like I say, this is number 34, number 35 on my list. January 1977 is The Shining, which I have already reviewed. My video is out in my Stephen King playlist and in the Telltales playlists on YouTube. And so the next video I'm going to be doing from here is titled One for the Road, which is another one from the collection Night Shift. I hope you'll come back and join me for that video and all the others we do here on Telltale. Until you do, I hope you'll hit the like button and the subscribe button. And bye for now.